Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. We are going to, well, and love. Now, when did you show up? Did you want to show up? Yeah, okay. All right, baby. We are going to do a reading, and we're going to do one for the. He just licked my ear. He's like 3 months old now, 2 or 3 months old, and he's still licking. He's looking to be weaned. So we're gonna try to do this one-handed for a second here. Let me put him up here. There we go. Okay. So how can you have power? How can you have power? Actually, I think I just am going to go with and see what. Let's just see. Power has been the message today, definitely. Well, we're just going to go with it and see what it is that Spirit, what is it about this power that Spirit wants us to, have. So we got our root and our heart and our, nope. Okay. If you have something you would like to ask, you may do so now. And here is our crown. Okay, so let's see. First we have in the heart, we have the medallion. The medallion. Gold has come up so much lately. There's a connection with ancient Egypt that is around. Have you been working with that as love starts to play with this carnelian stone? Actually, I don't know. That's not carnelian. That's citrine. Sorry, citrine. Which is similar to this color right here. Yeah. So looking at this is like you're trying to reach a goal. You're trying to reach a goal right now, an accomplishment. And it seems far away for you, but you're closer than you think, Spirit says. This is the number 59 for those who find that significant for you. And at this time, the sun is going to come out. So it has been cloudy here all day and freezing cold and windy, even though it's the first day of spring. And right now, the sun popped out. As I said, the goal is closer than you think. You will reach this medallion, this gold. And for some of you, this is an award that you have sought for many years. Let me know in the comments below what award that is that you've been looking for and wanting your whole life, and you're finally going to get that. For others, this is an inner award, an award for your inside, like something that you've wanted on the inside to bring into your life, and you're finally getting it. Yeah, and there was another one. We'll come back to that if it comes back to me. But what is this for you? Some it's an inner child award. Like your inner child finally opened up to you and you're like, yes, yes, yes. Let's see. What your heart space is. So you're reaching a goal. You're reaching it. You don't really, you're not sure. You're still reaching for it. You're not sure if you're going to get it. And look at this in your heart space. We have the mother. Oh, yeah. Inner child. Inner child. Oh, who got the button or a penny? Somebody picked a penny up off the ground and thought and knew that it was your ability to connect to your inner child, that your inner child left it there for you, or an ancestor. Who was that? Let me know below. Here we have the mother, the nurturer, the one, and surrounded by a serpent, which is this year's zodiac, which is also a feminine energy and is also about shedding skin. and being able to let things go so that new energy can move in. Yeah. And we have a pearl, a pure pearl in the middle, mother of pearl. Number one, the self. One is the self, and we are all one. What makes you feel connected to Mother Earth? Let me know in the comments below. This is your heart space being nurtured and loved by the ultimate mother, the Mother Moon, the Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, the mother of the universe. And I'm picking up that this is actually extremely important for some masculine energy out there. So if you are a man right now watching this, this is specifically for you. And Spirit is saying if you didn't pick the penny up, it's okay. They are still with you, recognizing now by watching the video and by seeing this and knowing now how to handle that and what to do in the future, and also knowing that you don't necessarily have to have a penny to know that spirit guides, ancestors, the universe is with you. You don't have to have a penny for that or to pick up the coin. It's nice to do that. It actually is a like a thank you source, thank you universe. It's you recognizing that they're with you, that they're trying to show you the way and also reassure you, because sometimes we do ask for some guidance. We ask to know, especially if you're going through an initiation phase, which I just did a video on that. You know, you ask if you're on the right track. You know, you ask if Spirit's still with you, because sometimes you're also going through dark night of the soul or ego death. You're doing something that is actually required. It's, as one of my favorite songs lyrics goes, it's for your steps alone. It's for your steps alone. So, okay, and then we have the riddle. I just said a song line, and then we have the riddle here. Riddle. So we have a 5, we have a 3, and then we have hands together. What will it be? Esoteric symbols just came up. And again, the serpent continues to come up. Major transitions this year. And this is in your crown, and we have a third eye. So your crown and your third eye. And look, this almost looks like it's a dark angel. Dark angel, won't you move over and give me some room? Yeah, Tough Mama. Tough Mama, Jerry Garcia saying that. And or Dark Beauty. Dark Beauty is one of the lyrics line, but that just made me think of that. The serpent, the stars. Look at how there's like three stars, and they're all different. And the fact that this came out after the mother, it's almost as if you've given birth. You've birthed into this new sense of self, and understanding that here on this planet, you are a human. You have this body as a vessel. Whereas in other dimensions, and when you travel, you are not. You are possibly, quite possibly, very much these bright stars here, or just the golden eye in the middle. And what do we know about riddles? Riddles can sometimes leave confusion. Some of you are being confused in your minds right now, whether you're on a spiritual journey or not. If you're on a spiritual journey and it's something new to you, I would recommend watching the initiation video that talks about initiation, and you could be going through that at this time. It's like round and round and round. The riddler. So let's see what we have here. We're going to look in the guidebook and see what this medallion. This is one that I haven't ever drew. So this gave you my interpretation, and now we're going to read a little bit and see what this says in the guidebook for the people who spent all this time of creating these cards and the meanings behind them. I feel it's similar. I feel it's relevant information for us to kind of take. So this is the heirloom, the amulet, the talisman, the passing on of sacred objects within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. So this is about gifting others. So when the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Okay, so this could actually be, so in this interpretation, it's really asking about materials. What is your relationship with materials? Because they hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Okay, so ancient Egypt's scarab amulets did come up, and ancient Egypt was the very first thing I said. And that's what you want to look into to go deeper on this card. Do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties? And when have you experienced this to be true? These are questions to ask yourself when you see the medallion. Imagine if you and your family, school, or social group had a crest, emblem, or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. So it's important to know that the passing on of gifts, when we gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. So when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it's important to recognize that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. So have you made a promise or an unspoken agreement with someone recently? You may want to ask yourself these questions that I went over and see how that resonates for you. And if you still want to make that happen, I mean, it is in your root base chakra for stability, foundation, shelter. It's all about your basic needs and necessities. Is it a basic need and necessity? And if it isn't, why are you holding on to it? I mean, the second one, we have the mother, it's feminine, it's source. The mother holds the key to the internal challenge of love. It's right here in your heart space. I mean, the mother, the divine, is who you want to call upon to open your heart space up. Open your heart space up. Let me see if there's any questions here. The mother both nurtures and prohibits growth. She gives, yet clings. She creates, yet restricts. So remember that. Remember that. Yeah. I mean, it's basically saying how she holds the light and the dark. This we know. We know this. We know these things. But what we don't know necessarily about is, so the riddle in your crown, I feel like this is like mind chatter here a little bit. The puzzle, the question, the mystery. Who am I? The only way to work with the riddle successfully is to not work. Practice the Buddhist I don't know mind. Wow. If I don't know is a Buddhist mind, my daughter is a Buddhist. So these are the messages for you today. I hope this resonates. Let me know in the comments below how this feels for you. If you feel like what your connection is, how do you give your power away to material items? Is your power in your heart space? Is it love or something else? Is there something else there that you're giving in your heart space? And the riddle of it all, is there confusion? Are you confused? You're actually, so this card is actually wanting you to just wait it out. Kind of like, you know, sometimes you get so caught up in things. I remember when I was working 80-hour work weeks and like long days at a computer desk, and sometimes after a while crunching numbers, my mind would just start to get mixed mumbo jumbo of stew at that time. And there was just no way that I was going to get any other work done because my brain was tired, you know. So that's kind of like the riddle. It's time for you to just sit back and be still and allow things to flow and surrender to it. Someone struggles with surrender with this. But overall, your power, if you ask yourself about your power here, where does your power lie? Do you feel like you have your root chakra is where all your power is, your stability? And do you feel that it's caught up in material items, or is it something more mystical or spiritual based? More of like I don't know, how do you define stability? What is your definition of stability? And how does that reflect power to you in your life? Same for your heart. The mother, what does the mother mean to you? What does one mean to you? Does this symbol, when you first saw this card, do you think of your mother? Or do you think of being a mother because you are a mom? Or do you think of your child and how you mother your child? I mean, what are they? Is this yourself? Do you feel like, oh, the mother, I've been trying to reach the mother lately? You know, these are important questions to ask yourself, and how each card resonates for you, because we all have different energies, and being a general collective reading, that's what is for you to figure out. When you're crowned, though, if you are being anxious, if you're having anxiety or being anxious at this time, or have a lot of different things coming to you and you're really not sure what to do, it's time to really just be still and breathe and allow your breath to happen and take on that Buddha mantra, I don't know. Okay? Cosmic Cat signing off, meow.